2:20. I'm gonna have to take a break and do something real quick. It'll take me 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay, you're making me stitch together two files, huh? How dare you? Part one and part two.
you can't just pause it.
Let's see. No, not the way I have it set up. There's probably a way to do it. I'm not exactly a professional here.
My bad. What a jerk.
Darn you. Okay, let's do. I think we're.
Who's homemaker? I got to do some shit.
Let me see. Okay, I'm about ready. I think we're recording now. Yeah, okay. We're live, so we're live. It's not showing the screen I want to show. Let's
Okay.
see. How do I share the screen again? It's been a while. Okay, Google Meet. I'll go to Google Meet. And I will share screen. Oh, there you are.
There I am.
Share screen.
Others may see your video different.
Oh, okay. This happened last time. Don't share screen.
Mirror, 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 mirror.
All right, so I got to do. I don't want the infinity mirror again. I'll do. I got to click each tab. I guess I want to show standings. You don't have anything pulled up, do you?
I got the site pulled up.
Let's go to streaming.
Al Davis just dominant. 100 points up on the next person. Good God.
I think we're good. Yeah. Well, okay. I think I think we're in business now. Can you say a couple more things? Just want to make sure.
Almost 15 points a game higher than the next person.
Okay. I
That's
think.
just wild.
Yeah. So let's have that be the start of our talk here because I think we're recording and good to go. Yeah.
Okay.
So as it stands, he's averaging 143 a game.
Is that what his average is?
Yep. And
Good Lord.
we don't have a giant. We only have one season with our 6 point. This is our second season with the 6 point passing touchdowns, I believe. Correct.
I believe so, yeah.
So we don't have a big, and maybe it's the third. Is it the third one? We don't have a big. We don't have a big. Like cache of data showing how we've been since we've done the. So it's a little bit skewed, but especially since against last year, he's definitely just blowing up. I mean, he's
Yeah.
blowing up.
Yes, he is. Pretty
143 a game, firing on all cylinders, trying to get his GOAT status back. I mean, I need him to face plant in the playoffs for my own selfish reasons.
I
Here's the
mean,
standings.
he's just, yeah. He's
He's
doing
blown.
that even with Puka going down. I mean, it's just,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then he picked up Addison after I dropped him. So, yeah, a lot of things, in a season when things have for a lot of players have gone wrong. A lot of things have gone right for him. Ibuka, Pickens.
Yeah. And just old fashioned hits. I mean, it's not like we're saying he's extra lucky. I mean, he just hit on those
Oh,
picks, straight up hit on those
yeah.
picks. Um,
He said it. He wasn't drafting Montgomery and Gibbs to be, playing him at the same time, but he hasn't had to do that. Did he draft Woody Marks?
yes, he did.
I mean, there you go. And then obviously, you know, Mahomes is the number one QB as well.
Yeah, he caught that Mahomes bounce back. I mean, again, everything's going right. It shows in his score. He's over 1,000 points through 7 weeks.
So he's survived. I mean, you still look at his lineup. I mean, with Puka out, with Amari and Hampton out, so he hasn't had it. He's had his share of injuries as well, and the team is still on fire. So
Yeah. I will say,
doing all that with AJ Brown starting off slow, like just did he draft Tyler Warren?
oh yeah,
I mean, just what a draft.
he's just
Number one
again.
quarterback, number one tight end.
He tried to spend money the other day. Me, you, and him tied at $6 a piece. Mark of the Beast for running back of the week, Manuel Wilson. But I don't think he spent a dime. He's just organic. Al Davis is organic right now. But dare I say, I hope he listens, and I hope I get him up in arms. he's really, after last night, he's really just a product of a first round keeper, which he wants to get rid of.
Yeah.
He wants to get rid of a first round keeper, and he's getting carried by Jameer Gibbs. I'm just joking. Gibbs actually was running back 13 before last night, so I'm just giving him a hard time getting him up in arms. But
Dude, that one touchdown though that went wild on the internet was
oh
pretty damn
yeah,
impressive. Oh yeah. That they never. I haven't seen any of that, fancy top speed bullshit that they like to play, that they like to promote.
yeah.
Have you?
No, I haven't seen the miles per hour at all this year. It's like it's not. Yeah, I think there was enough noise in the data. It's not reliable, but I didn't see a thing about it. But yeah, he was flying. Him and Tez Johnson, two fastest players in the NFL. It looks like.
Tez Johnson.
But outside Al Davis, I was talking to goalie. Goalie's upset because he's got a as he said it, like his proverbial quote unquote, love my team. Like from a roster standpoint, I'm with him. I think him and Nate, me and you talked about Nate offline and how, you know, Jonathan Taylor's just going so crazy. Jamar Chase having, his bounce back, and Nate and goalie, like, I actually don't see them as a tier below take it to the house protege Swizzle or Green Balls. To me, it's like Al Davis tier one, Green Balls through goalie tier two as far as rosters, and then me, you, and Slingbox, of course, I think warrants the bottom spot no matter what. But I don't know. Do you see it different? Or do you see a big fat tier two like I do as far as roster, not standings, of course?
No, actually, I don't think anybody. I mean, obviously, with the things that you've done with your roster, but no, for the most part, like it's just been a really rough. There's been a lot of injuries. There's been a lot of injuries. There's been, yeah. So I don't think anybody's rosters are looking putrid. Not at all.
Yeah, yeah. So I see this big fat three tiers. Speaking of that, 0-7. It's been a while since we pod, but I might make a run at the losses record that you hold,
I hope you take it, please.
and I
For the
think I
love
need
of
to get to. You did 13, correct? I can check it real quick here. What's up?
yeah,
I
go ahead.
have longest losing streak at 15. Oh shoot, I got some time. Okay, 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 15. So I'm almost halfway there if I lose this week. So
Hmm.
I could do it this year if I don't win, and which is my team is like you said. I went keepers early, and it's depleted. It ain't a good team, so I could threaten that record of yours.
Please take it. If you want it, I'll give it to you. You can have it.
Oh man, yep. So I mean, we're week 8.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
kind
we
of
got
bebop.
about one,
Yeah,
2, 3, 4 weeks till the trade deadline.
yeah.
So Nate and goalie again. They're in purgatory right now. The big next couple weeks for them, right? Especially Nate. Nate at 3 and 4 with his points, a lot better position than goalie. Goalie might is a week away from going full keeper and maybe trading his whole team for Scadaboo, as he threatened on the chat or little chat. But yeah, it's a big. You talk about this week, right? How I mean, it lines up to really for Nate and goalie. It's big. Nate especially, it's big, right? Because the top teams seem to play each other this week. I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's go back to what you were saying right there. I mean, if we're looking at the points, you got 6 teams with over 800 points. So the top 6 teams over 800. We're through what, week 7? So averaging over 100 points a week.
Whew, clear
And then
line.
gold.
Holy cow!
Yeah. But Raider Nate, Protege take it to the house. Raider Nate and Protege have just about equal points.
Hmm.
Um, and then take it to the house has 10 more points to them. But then clear drop off of almost 100 points from Protege at 808 to goalie at 714, and then you, me, and Slingbox are in the 600s. So I mean, like there is a clear separation if you're just looking at the points on who's in the hunt and who's not. And so this is a big week, really, for that tipping point, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, the big one is goalie is still in the hunt, even though he's 100 points back, but he's plays me, so he has an opportunity to put up some points and gain a win, and hope there's a little shuffling between the people that are above him.
Look at the difference. You mentioned the 800 club, let's say. I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can see this tab from last year's finish and how much more bunched up it looked through the first, I mean, almost 9 out of 10 guys, all above 100 a game. Um, 126 with me at the top versus 143 for Al Davis. So yeah, every year's different. Every year's got its own little complexion, and this year it's like at the 800 club, and then everybody else, I guess.
Yeah. So I mean, we definitely have some matchups that um, could shake things up a little bit.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
can bring them up too. We can bring them up. Let's look at.
we were just looking at that point. Just Raider Nate 3-4, but he's basically the same points as House, who's 5-2, and Protege, who's 5-2. So it's a big week for Raider Nate. But yeah, well, I guess I'm getting a little ahead of myself, Lou. Yeah.
Well, I brought up the matchups if we want to talk them through.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I haven't really looked at them, so Vinny Greenball's and Al Davis 1 versus 2, and this is a big game. I don't think Greenball's going to catch him at points, so Davis probably holds on to the 1 seed no matter what. But it is a big game. Protege
Super.
House battle of 5 and 2s. That's a big one because you don't want to you fall down closer to Nate down there. You and
Mm-hmm.
goalie, Raider Nate and the Pulse Bowl. Like trying to hang on. Raider Nate has a claim to match up with the week because he needs to win. Me and Swizzle, mid range. Yeah, what do you think? Let's start with me and Swizzle. Let's do it
All
quick. See if we beat your
right. Okay.
220.
So you want me to go through that first?
Yeah, give me your thoughts.
Okay. So we already know about the lineup decisions, the trades that you've made, and the reason you're making them. But you do have a couple of hot hands on your team. So Herbert coming off a massive. What do you have? Did he get 40 points?
Nah, 30 something, 35 maybe.
35. Not much of a running game there. It's like it is the Herbert show again. So, and a good game against Minnesota, but it is a short week. I've called you many times. My pants get tight when I talk about Quinshawn Judkins. I just think he's fucking the real deal. Top 4, top 5 running back next year. In redrafts, if everything were to end right now. But he does have a tough matchup, as does Krosky Merritt, with Kansas City. If you would imagine with Spagnuolo that, if Daniels doesn't play, they're going to just stuff Krosky Merritt and make Mariota beat him. So it's not the greatest matchup there. Matthew Golden, just a long line. Is he the next in a long line of first round wide receiver bus?
He hasn't been that bad.
He hasn't been that good.
Well, bust. I mean, he's a first rounder, so your point. Yeah, I mean, this is not great. It's not great. He's a first rounder. I guess you expect more, but back into the season. This isn't trying to pump my team up. We know my team sucks, but as far as him, back into the first season is when rookies seem to break out. As far as back as maybe like 2014 or whatever, we saw that with Odell Beckham. It seemed to start a trend where the back half of their first rookie seasons, the rookie breakout start if they're gonna be anything. So
Yeah,
this is a big back half of the season. See if he's like you said, gonna be a
it is
bust or not.
because Watson's coming back, right? So,
Mm.
but Luther Burden didn't get much play last week. Fannin, um, who knows?
We don't have to go. My team's one you don't have to go. I appreciate it, but we
It's
can just.
rough. It'll be a little better if McLaurin gets cleared, obviously.
Uh,
But you're basically you need Herbert, Judkins, and then a little McLaurin to carry you. Then we go to Swizzle Baker. You've got to expect a bounce back in a dome. It's a good spot. Mason, right? They opened the window on Aaron Jones, but it seems like he's not going to play, right? So Mason gets at least one more game of being the stud. He's got to move Kyron out of there, but he just plugs in McCaffrey, getting 7,000 touches. Does he get Lamar Jackson back? I haven't heard any news. Have you heard anything about Lamar?
nope, have not heard.
He's got to make a decision on who he's going to play in one of the spots because of Kyron Williams, right? So he's got James Cook. So I would assume it'd be James Cook in there against Carolina.
Oh yeah, great matchup.
Yeah, so he's going to have 4 running backs in there that are all pretty much the starters unquestioned. Say what you will about Pacheco, Sutton, and DJ Moore. He could plug in Shepard there if he wanted to for DJ Moore, but yeah, I think it's overwhelmingly he's a favorite.
Yeah, I skipped ahead on my screen because I mean, what are we talking about here? I mean, he should blow me
All right,
out.
Swizzle. Yeah, don't even pay attention. I mean, do you want to make that like if Swizzle, you beat Swizzle, you'll give up being commissioner? You want to try that again?
No, I just want Krosky Merritt and Judkins to not have Brees Hall style rookie year ACL blowouts. You
Yeah,
know,
let's just, yeah. No, we do not want Judkins to get hurt.
yeah,
Please make it through the season.
that's what I care about this year,
God,
of
he's
course.
fantastic.
But yeah, I mean, I want to get a win down the road. It's not going to be this week, but hopefully I catch someone on a bad bye week and sneak it because I don't want to get to 15 losses. But
Yeah,
speaking of you, battle of 2 and 5s. I mean, goalie. I know he's resistant. I mean, if I'm him, I'm going to not talk about the matchup right now. I'll let you talk matchups, but he wants Scadaboo. I think you just start making moves now. I don't wait for Lamb to have his ankle flare up. If you want Scadaboo, offer your team for Scadaboo now. Yeah, if he thinks he has a chance at 2 and 5, which if he wins out, he's well under the 800 mark. So he'd have to have a really miraculous run. He'd have to win out and score a bunch of points. So I don't blame him for trying it, right? Just like till your last breath. I don't blame him. But on the other hand, he's got Jacob still playing. Kamar's you got guys healthy with which you could get Scadaboo. So I think you offer your team up for Scadaboo immediately. But uh, that's just what I did this year. It doesn't make it the right way, but
yeah.
I don't know
Well,
matchup wise. I think you can talk matchup. I just wanted to put that in there for goalie.
yeah. Matchup wise, we'll just go looking at the quarterbacks. Both are in very favorable matchups. Baltimore's defense has been awful. Who knows if they're coming back off the bye much better, but they've been not good. Tennessee's a mess. So both of them are just a matter of, are the quarterbacks going to be putting the pedal to the metal, or is it going to be a Jonathan Taylor show or Swift and Kylie Minogue show? So I think it's kind of a toss up there. Jacobs, Kamara, Kendra Miller out for the year, right? So Kamara not looking good, but there's nobody else unless they want to go Taysom Hill, who happens to be in my lineup. But Jacobs is the Green Bay's just is going to lean on him until he falls apart. So not a great matchup with Pittsburgh, but he's going to get all the red zone touches. So whereas with Brees Hall and J.K. Dobbins, they're good matchups as well, but the Jets are a mess. They don't want to lean on Brees Hall, so who knows how many touches he gets. J.K. Is probably going to do his usual 80 yards and a touchdown. He doesn't really catch balls, so he's a good RB2. Drake London and CeeDee Lambs are beasts. You see Drake London in that last game or 2 games ago?
2 games ago, yeah.
Where he was just
Monday
taking
night,
over the game
yeah.
Miami,
Or Sunday night.
which is fantastic. But CeeDee should get Surtain treatment, yeah. But I know he moves around a lot, but that'll be interesting to see. In Denver. Whereas, again, I have Justin Jefferson. I might have given up Minnesota's actual number 1 to Al Davis going against the Chargers. And then Olave is a target monster. So, of course, I didn't play him on his big game last week. So we're going to chase points. And we all know how that usually works, right, Kamish?
That's right. Chasing points.
Chasing
always
points.
works. Always works.
Travis Kelce, good, not great. Super steady, right? He's got a good floor. He's just not getting spikes anymore. And then Taysom Hill, you just hope he gets a touchdown for me. And then Quentin Johnson and Debo. So Debo I think he's a true questionable from what I've been hearing. Have you heard anything different?
ESPN's usually pretty updated. Nope, not this time. Nothing this week yet.
So if he doesn't play goalie, I'm assuming he'll pivot to Judy if he doesn't pick somebody up because everybody else seems like they're not going to play.
Interesting little tag ESPN does here. Estimated return 1027. That's something new.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't expect Nico Collins to play. Usually concussion doesn't really get cleared during the week. And then I don't really want to play Diggs and Stevenson. So I'm definitely contemplating one or the other. Right now I have Diggs in there just because of Cleveland's run defense.
Uh-huh. That seems like the play.
It's not the greatest. So, um, goalie is a favorite by 6 points. I think that is legitimate. I think my only chance is if I get a Taysom Hill game. So I'll give it to goalie.
Love that Taysom Hill game. Yeah, I'll go to goalie. I'll buy the spread. I think it's pretty close actually, but yeah, I'll buy the spread there.
Hmm.
We did. Let's wait on Nate. That's a big game for him. But he's playing Slingbox. Let's do it anyway. Slingbox is low score, correct? Is he the lowest score in the league? I don't know if you're looking
Possibly.
at it. Is he the
I'll
lowest?
look real quick.
I think he might be the lowest scoring team in our league right now.
He is
So this is
640.
big. So I'll just give you an overview. Nate, again, 3-4, pretty good points, and an ascending team. It seems like with the Flacco mania. Um, he needs the win, and he got me last week. It's so the matchups are favoring him. He's getting matchup luck, so he's got to just take care of the business here. He's up. He's favored by 36. I don't know if there's some buy stuff to look at, but that's pretty legit. I mean, Evans is out. I don't know. Regardless if it's legit or not, he should win this game. Jonathan Taylor playing out of his mind. I'll feed his ego. He wanted Taylor bad this year. He planned his keepers around them, and it worked out. So, it's a little solace when you're 3-4 and struggling, but that was a great job by him. And he's got Rashi Rice, who immediately steps back into a just absolute Earl Bennett target monster. Um, so, I mean, yeah, you can go player by player if you want, but I think it's just he's obviously the favorite, and he obviously should win. It would be a big upset if Slingbox beats him, and Nate needs it bad.
Yeah, it's basically every position. Nate's a clear cut winner in my mind. It's a shame. The Saquon Barkley is a shame for Slingbox, but yep.
Yeah, okay, good. Let's go on, move on from that one then. So we did these three. Okay, now we're up in rarefied air talking about these people up in their castles or high castles while we sit on the bottom. Let's go. I'm gonna say Protege and House. They're 5-2 apiece. They don't want to drop back. Protege already took a big step back. I think like 3 spots last night. I think he stepped back 3 spots.
Yep.
So we'll talk about him last. Let's go matchup of the week, Protege House. So let's talk about Greenball Davis. 1 versus 2. Again, Al Davis should hold on to this as long as the Green Balls doesn't absolutely blow him out. Um, they should both be 6-2 at worst, if not 7-1 and 5-3. So big matchup. Al Davis does have the hurt Puka. He has his running backs Gibbs and Montgomery on bye. That's big. Hampton's still out. So if you're gonna take out Al Davis, this might be the week. You don't have freaking Gibbs going nuts. Um,
I mean, I hate to do this to you, Al Davis, but yeah, Vinny Greenballs, you should probably pick up a running back that's on a waiver wire because Al Davis has to pick up somebody to play.
yeah, he has been. It's not looking good. I mean, since we got this new streaming capabilities. Just look at the players. I mean, there's trades. I don't know if he starts looking at like goalie and I don't think me, you, or seem like I don't know if we have anything he wants, but maybe he can make a move for someone. I think I looked at my team. He can't do anything with me really, but with you or maybe you and Slingbox want to trade with Al Davis this week because
There we go, Al. Reach out. No,
the
you
ava-
can't afford to punt a week. I don't care how good you're doing.
the
The number
available
one
running backs
projected
based
running
on.
back,
Oh, sorry, I cut
P.
you off there.
P. Ryan is the number one projected running back. Justice Hill, Xavier Scott, Dylan Sampson, Jerome Ford. I mean, all deep backups.
Yep, yep. I'm curious what he does here. I mean, there's some names down here you can take a shot on maybe, but
Yeah, Justice Hill is not a bad one, to be honest. I mean, for how his team is. That is a great plug and play.
he has a 33-point week. Let's not forget. Oh
Yeah,
man.
you know,
Ooh.
Chicago, the whole 9 yards. The question is, I think he'd probably drop Luke McCaffrey. So I was like, ooh, who's he drop? Sexy drops, but
I'm gonna divert
nothing
here.
sexy about Luke McCaffrey. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna divert. I'm gonna divert over to Slingbox.
You're
Just
trade brokering?
trade broker maybe. I mean, if Slingbox, if he wants to play it, play it. If you want to start looking at keepers and Woody Marks is someone in your sights, maybe. He's got Chase Brown, who you absolutely play him. He had a good week last week. I think he's done being a keeper. I think he kept him twice, right? Or is that just once? Shit,
This
I
was
gotta
his
check that.
second time keeping him.
What's that?
Second time keeping him.
I see if I. Oh, he's second night keeping him. Yep, he's got the asterisk. He's got the famous asterisk. I just checked it. So Chase Brown's not keepable. Barkley, does he want to keep him as a first again next year? Probably not. I mean, this could be a trade partner here. Spears, Tucker, Brown, Saquon, even if you want to. I mean, I hate to trade broker, but if you love Marks and I don't know if he loves Marks. No one really loves him at this point, but there's some moves to be made there. Um, if I'm looking at you and you want to start looking at keepers, you got names. You got Ramondre you don't want to play. I mean, there's some dances to be had. If Al Davis doesn't like Samaje Perine, Justice Hill, and the like, if one of you guys want to join me in
Hey, he's
hell
got a
and
good
keep,
keeper on IR keeper right there with Amari and Hampton. He can make some stuff work
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
for sure.
I'm trade brokering. I'm not going to be specific, but let's go. There's some stuff there. If you were in a sling box or goalie want to pack it in.
I do want to give a shout out to Vinny Greenballs being in second place with literally drafting every disappointing rookie that you could.
And early.
Janty is RB 14, but still a disappointment. He's had
Yep.
one game over 100 yards. Trevion, RJ Harvey, Travis Hunter until last game, disappointments,
Yep.
and he's in second place.
Yep. Second
I
and third
mean,
round. To whiff on first, second, third round, near whiff, a foul tip with Janty because Janty's has been just okay, like you said. But yeah, I mean, like you said, I agree. Big props. It took him a while to figure out his lineup, of course, because of that. But now he's 5-2, second place, second in points, dude. What a
was
season!
Smith and Jigba a keeper for him or no?
Who?
No.
His keepers were JSN, who's an
HN
absolute maniac,
or JSN. Yes,
and
that's huge.
and
JSN,
HN, who's been good
HN's
too.
money, and then the Javonte Williams
Yep,
draft.
yep.
So good job, Vinny. But I think this week you're going to get waxed.
You think with Marks and no second running back? I think Greenballs upsets him this week. He's
I
still
mean, Dak and Javonte would have to surprise me against Denver. Like,
yeah.
it's just
Okay.
Achan's going against Atlanta. Atlanta's got a good defense as well. Like his matchups are not good. He's got Najigba on a bye, Travis Hunter on a bye, Janty on a bye. Like this is the week you wanted to face him. He's going to have to either pick somebody up. Maybe he pivots to Jordan Love, which at Pittsburgh isn't a good matchup anyways. So he's going to have to either Jawan Jennings in his last flex with Romeo Dobbs. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
Cook Stats Inc. I'll call you Matchup Stats Inc. And I will jump to your side. His bet, yeah, the Cowboys have at Denver. That's a tough game, and all those buys. Yeah, I'll go there. I think it's pretty close, but Al Davis, Pickens, if it is a Surtain game, Pickens might go crazy. Igbuka's still looking good. Warren's on fire. Addison, as you mentioned, in the last 11 games, I forget what exactly, but it's approximately 5-6, 6-5. Addison versus Jefferson, and who scores more points. So
yep.
he's there. Brown's heating up, you'd think. Marks is a decent bye week play. Man, it's still gonna be close. So I'm gonna go final thing. I'm gonna still say I'm gonna say Greenball's upset still in a close one. I think he squeaks enough out of Prescott and Javante to win this, and I think Al Davis hurts with Gibbs out. Yeah, and Puka out. Yeah, I'm gonna go Greenball's in a close one.
I'm looking at this right now, and my prediction is Al Davis is going to need 21 points out of Mahomes on Monday night, and Mahomes is going to put up a 40 burger.
That is oddly specific. That's a good one.
Mahomes Monday night, prime time. He's just going to go bananas.
All right, we got one matchup left. It's 2:20. Can you push 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. We can do it.
Final matchup. I would say matchup of the week. Protege and Taking the House points are decent. They're in the 800 club, but they're not that high. They're 808 apiece, I think you said. Or that's Nate and Pro. Well, their points aren't spectacular. So it is a
Yeah,
big week.
very similar.
They're both right in it. Off the top, I'm looking. It looks. Oh man, if there's a week, I mean Andy, the protege goalie trade wins. Look at this:
Yep.
McBride, Etienne, Brian Thomas, Kendry Miller hurt. Like this is the week. If goalie really wants Scattaboo, he can hand him 3 starters plus
Yep.
2
Yes, he could.
starters. Shakir can come out. He could replace Scattaboo. He can give him a tight. Yeah, I mean, this is the week. I'm curious if goalie later this week, if we see that come across our wire, or if he pushes it a week. And yeah, this is a big storyline for me. Interesting. So that said, Danny's got guys.
Danny's got guys, and that's with Devonta Adams and Amon-Ra on a bye. Like,
Wow.
Danny, you got a deep ass team. Bijan in what should be an absolute smash spot against Miami. Um, Adunze against Baltimore. We already talked about the Caleb Williams and how Baltimore's defense is. He gets, Kittle, squeaky wheel, come back and not even get a catch.
Wow.
Like, Kittle should come alive. Like, yeah, it's just, I don't. I mean, he'd have to have Josh Allen and Derrick Henry go for 60 points. Protege is going to need something crazy like that to get it going. Garrett Wilson, who knows if he's going to play? Bucky Irving, who knows if he's going to play? Like,
Oh boy. It
yeah,
is. He's red
like
alert.
protege, it is a time like to flip Scattaboo into some pieces to survive this week, because if you don't, you're gonna have to drop players to do some pickups. So
So Protege drops from like second place to fifth. He's tied with Nate in points. So if he loses and Nate wins, Nate has the plum matchup against the worst team in the league so far, Slingbox.
yeah,
Points
Nate's still
wise, sorry,
2 games
Slingbox. I'm 0
behind him.
7.
Yeah,
So if he
but if he
loses
loses,
to Pro, now Nate is 1 game behind him and has him on points naturally because he won the game. So this is definitely match of the week. This is the one where our eyes are on it here. Nate Protege. Woo wee.
yeah, because if Protege puts up an egg, and that just puts him and Nate. If Nate wins without putting up a lot of points and, like, say, take it to the house goes big, I mean, the top four just separate. Just separate.
Goalie. So if I'm Nate, I'm trading with Protege, even though I play him to block a goalie. I figure something out to block the goalie influx of talent. Some sort of
Why?
block maneuver. I mean, look at them, these three right here. This little menage a trois right here. I mean, if goalie feeds Protege from the farm system, gets Protege some studs to play Nate, Nate's not happy. Nate might want to try to block that. Some chess going on over here. The 5, 6, 7 seeds. Oh shit.
Wild.
Well, I like in and like that. That's a good. That's that in and on a high note there with some intrigue. Um, yes, I mean, unless there's anything else you want to run in before you do your chores.
No, no. I mean, was there any big news this week yet? I mean, nothing really has come through, right?
No, let's see if we can check real quick, hot off the press.
I mean, Miami still has a coach. When's the trade deadline for the NFL? Because there's just been so many
A couple weeks, I think.
manufactured.
I think 2 weeks, I believe. 2 weeks to the day. I'm not seeing any big news. So
Huh. I feel like something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, but there's a lot of injuries to keep track of. So,
yep, not seeing any big news popping through, flooding the timeline. Yeah. All right, buddy.
more weeks, right? That's all I'm rooting for. 7 more weeks of losses by you.
At 7, you need 8 more to tie, 9 more to lose your record.
The streak's 15.
He streaks 15, so I have to lose basically up through the semifinals. Which, I mean, it could happen. My
Oh,
team is that bad. My roster
oh,
is
come
pretty
on.
weak. The roster is
All
pretty.
right.
I might catch you.
Well, you go ahead and take that. All
All
right.
right, buddy.
Good job, League.
Good job, league. Hopefully, they got something out of this. It's been a while. We'll try to get back on track, but it's been a hell of a year.
Yep.
All right, buddy. See ya.